Something very tragic happens during bird migration, both in the spring and the fall every year. Birds are attracted to the lights that are lighting up our cities, and the glass on many of these buildings becomes a death trap for far too many birds who collide with the glass. Many of them don't survive, but some do. And many of those that do survive because there are some of us who are willing to give of our time to go and help them. I volunteer with a group called Lights Out Cleveland, and I spend 3 hours a day, a few days a week, walking the streets of Cleveland with a partner, looking for birds that we can catch in our nets and take to the rehab center so that they get a second chance at migration. It's an act of mercy. And one of the days when I was doing this, I didn't make it back to my car in time to get the money into the meter. And I discovered that the meter enforcement people show no mercy. I was only a couple minutes late, and yet I had a parking ticket. You see, when we think of mercy that way, as something that has to be given to alleviate a pain, an injury, a hardship, then we run the risk of seeing God not as merciful, but as judgmental, dishing out these judgments and sometimes giving out mercy. But when we volunteer, when we give of ourselves, when we do for others, when we show mercy, don't we know in those moments that there is truth to the statement that kindness is its own reward? The feelings that we get when we are being merciful is really the reception of mercy itself. That we are receiving mercy in showing mercy because our God is a merciful God. And when we show kindness toward another creature, towards another human, when we are merciful, then we are aligning ourselves with the will of our merciful God. And in that harmonizing, in that sympathetic vibration with the very heart of God, we are knowing mercy and we are knowing blessing. For truly blessed are those who are merciful.